As soon as I heard of college, I was like, okay, this is what I'm gonna do because I could learn so many things, I could take so many classes. So I plan to go to San Francisco State University, and I'm majoring in anthropology. Hopefully later I can specify it to culture anthropology.
Oh, my name is Hector Cuculo de Alba. I go to Castlemont. I attended Castlemont High School. I recently just graduated, and I will be attending Cabrillo Community College in Santa Cruz.
I'm like all over the place right now. I want to do business, but then I don't. And then I want to do something with medicine. I don't know. We'll see.
My mom would say, you know, you're undocumented, you know, if you want to go to college, you're going to have to work really hard because you need to get a scholarship. Like, they didn't really give me this illusion of like that I would be able to make it without anyone. They let me know that people were going to take a risk with me and how they were going to kind of look at me differently. And the fact that I was going to need to push really hard to get someone to give me that support.
But when I graduated, like, I felt really accomplished with myself. I felt happy that because I'm like the first one to graduate from my family, because my sister, like, she got pregnant and dropped out. So I didn't want my brothers to look up to that, like, oh, it's okay to do that. So like, I think I sacrificed a lot for myself and for them to give them, like, again, like, something positive to look up to. And like now, like, my little sister tells me, like, oh, like, I want to be like you, I want to go to college. And that's something that I really feel proud of.
Struggles are what motivated me to make sure that the hard work of everyone else who helped me be here paid off.
So my mom was expecting one of my uncle's friends, which he would catch a ride with to work. So she opened the door and then they asked for Juan, which is my uncle. And she said, yeah, he's here. And while my mom went to go grab him, like, when she was coming back, like, the whole ice was there, like, in the house, inside the house. Well, it was early in the morning, so my uncle had no shoes. He just had his jeans on, and he had no shirt on, and they just, like, took him. They didn't even give him time to, like, change or anything. They just, like, took him out. And I remember my mom running back to the room where I was with two other of my cousins, and she said, hi, if you guys hear that they take us, if we leave, you guys have to, like, jump the window and go to, like, a friend's house. And I guess, like, at that moment, that's when I realized, like, why would I have to hide? Like, why do I have to hide? I guess that's the moment that I found out, like, I'm undocumented.
My little sister's 7-year-old and my brother's 5. But I basically raised my little brother since my father was incarcerated. So I think that's, like, that close relationship that I got with them. So I feel like, I honestly feel like they're my kids.
My cousins left. They had to leave. They had to leave because my uncle, like, was giving a certain amount of time. And they had to leave, and, like, they're doing a lot, like, over there, they're like doing really bad right now. So that just really, like, inspired me to, like, go to college and make my parents proud because they've been through so much.
I know if I wasn't undocumented, I would get a full ride. I know it. I know it because I know I would be not necessarily from the school, but I know I would be able to get so many more scholarships because I would be eligible for more scholarships, and I'd be able to apply to all the things that I could. And that's like the only thing that's like a barrier to me. That's like the only thing, because I've been maintaining like a 4.0, I've been doing all the right things, so that's like the only thing, and it bugs me so much, and it's like,
I was so happy because I felt like I had worked, like, because I worked my butt off during high school, and it's just like that feeling of, you know, knowing I'm going to be able to go to, because I mean, I wanted to go to UC, you know, like, and I'm not saying community is bad, but it's just like I worked my butt off, like I really wanted to go to a UC, especially when I had gotten accepted, and just finally getting to be there, it always felt so surreal.
Like we just need like financial help. Like we get like the mentors, like we get that at our school. But, like there's like only so much our school could do for us.
Doesn't matter how smart you are naturally, it doesn't matter how hard you study, if you don't really have someone to give you that push and to be there to reassure you that you can make it, it's really hard to convince yourself that you're gonna do it.
I mean, if I can't pay, like I can't go to college anymore. Like I have to drop out.
Kind of the support I need, like, of course financially, but that I want to do on my own. Like I don't want to stress my parents around it. Like I don't want to ask them for anything. It's like they've already worked so much. So just the help of these organizations. Wow.